And good morning, Gianni here from Chronic Health. It's about right before 9 o'clock in the morning here in South Florida. It was raining until now, so everything is wet. So I came out to get some fresh air before I get into the gym, real quick. And I wanted to make this quick video, right? And today I want to talk about one of the main problems that we have in society right now is your team against my team, right? Whether it's politics, religion, nutrition, it's everything is, guys, we have to understand this, right? And I'm making these videos because there's people listening to me. So I appreciate that. And hopefully I can just pass on this message that in reality it's not my message, right? I'm just listening to everybody and coming out with my own conclusions, right, and try to make sense of all this nonsense. Look up, look at the sky. We're in the middle of nowhere, flying at the speed of light. The whole thing is just moving, and we have all this nonsense that we have created, and I wonder, is it working or it's not working? Because there's a lot of people supposedly suffering, right? I'm not here to pick on anybody, but we need to understand this, guys, that you and I and everybody else, there's not a single person on the planet, right, that has a personal thought. I don't have a single thought in my head that is mine. You don't have a single thought in your head that is yours. Think about this for a minute, right? Just think about it deeply. Because where we were born, right, we were empty-headed. There was nothing now, and everything is being planted. From the very beginning, everybody's trying to teach you something. I've been taught many things. We speak English because we are here. We would speak Chinese if we would be there, German if we would be over there, and Russian over there, right? So what's happening is, right, that there's no good or bad people on the planet. There's only good and bad ideas on the planet. That's all there is, right? And who is who to judge what's a good and a bad idea at the end of the day? But now we're approaching here the elections in the United States. It's one team against the other team, and the team in the middle doesn't even count, right? Some people are carnivores, some are vegetarians, and they're fighting which one is the best diet, right? Some people are this race, that race, intermix. It's just a bunch of your team against my team, and your team is wrong and my team is right. It's always like that. And when we get religion involved, right, you are fighting in the name of God. How can you be wrong? How can you possibly be wrong if your idea is in the name of a God? I am here, look, as open-minded as I can. I'm not judging. I'm just trying to tell people what I'm doing here in this channel. And in my channel, the only thing I want to do at my 53 years old is understand that the first things, the very first step, right, is take care of your health, right? It's a mental, physical, it's one thing. It's a human mechanism, right? Like I keep repeating myself, but when I was 48, I started losing my hair, started getting a bunch of gray hairs in my head, right? Somebody proposed to me, right, to go on a challenge, to go 30 days without animal products, right? And from there, it's just been a ride, right? It took me 14 months to detox and try and fall back and try, because I've been a carnivore all my life. Animal products from cheese to milk to yogurt, steak. I'm half Argentinian, half Peruvian. So I've been eating meat all my life. I've been taught that you have to eat meat. But once I went 30 days, it took me 14 months to achieve 30 days without any animal products, right? And I extended that to 45 days. I looked back, the change was insane. So you're a vegan? People trying to label me. No, I'm a human being, right? I'm an omnivore. I eat everything. I eat your cat, your dog. Oh no, how can you eat a dog? I don't see the difference between a cow, a chicken, a dog. But we have to understand what's happening here. And what's happening here is we're being taught that we have to eat For nutrition, we have to be consuming or absorbing the consumption of animal DNA to make a human being. That's something I understood and I understand now, right? After I'm on the other side. I like to call myself omnivore. If I have to eat meat of any kind, I will eat it. I don't care. I am not here for values, moral, the animal, blah, blah, blah. Although I love animals. Like who doesn't love a little cat or a dog? But that's not the point. The point is what works, what doesn't work. And once I clean my microbiome, right, or I got rid of my old microbiome and rebuilt a new microbiome that was able to absorb all the nutrients out of mostly fruits diet. Mostly fruits. I'm a plant-based, mostly fruits. I can eat animal anytime I want. I just don't have to because I don't have a need. I can eat fish, I can eat this, I can eat anything. I am not labeling myself. It's just that I feel great doing the diet that I'm doing right now, which is mostly fruits. And I understand that I don't need absolutely anything else. So I'm eating like a gorilla. Like a 400 or 500 pound gorilla. Because people say, well, where you get your protein? How are you going to get your muscles? A gorilla, right, does not eat any animal products. And it's huge. So that myth that you have to eat animal products for your muscles, for this, it's nonsense. And the difference between the DNA of a gorilla, or orangutan, or a chimpanzee and a human being is max 1.5, 1.6%. So we are very related, right? In fact, most people, including myself sometimes, we act like fucking chimps. But that's what I'm trying to tell people, right? And this takes me to what's happening right now that we have not seen before, right? Is all this, and I'm not going to see all this new wave of maybe weirdness or all these look, nature does not make mistakes. Humans do make mistakes, right? And now I don't want to label anybody, and I want people to understand that I'm super open-minded. I'm here in South Florida with 1/3 of the population super queer, gay, whatever. My neighbors are 2 lesbians who take care of my kids. I love them. They're awesome. There's a lot of gay people down here, whatever. And all these things are coming out, popping up, right? That we haven't seen before. People say, well, they were here all alone. And guys, we need to understand that the commercialization of food, right? While we're pumping out of the ground, depleted micronutrients, microorganisms, we're pumping out we're trying to make money. We're confused, right? That the goal was the well-being of the human, and now it's just to make money. But we don't understand what we're making money for. Just to make more money, just to show off, right? That is not the goal. The goal is always being, right, human well-being, right? So when you eat animal products, guys, please understand this. Why don't you eat the bull? I eat beef. Why do you call it beef? Yeah, I know it comes from France. It's a French word, and c'est la vie. But guys, understand, right? The animal to get pumped up easily is the cow with estrogen, right? You pump up, you make the cow bigger with estrogen. And you don't eat the bull's balls. Same with the chicken. The chicken, what's a chicken? There's a rooster and there's a hen and there's a chicken. The chicken lays eggs, so it's a female. And they sell it to you by the pound or by the kilo, wherever. So we're getting antibiotics pumped up in the animals so they don't get sick, right? That's why we have these weak immune systems coming out. And what we need to ask our parents is, you know, especially those kids out there, bro, and you know who I'm referring to without labeling anybody. Everybody's cool. My kids are cool. So I'm open-minded. I'm not trying to label anybody or point fingers. What were your parents doing when they were pregnant? What drugs? From alcohol to pills, what they were smoking? What diet did they have, that they still have? We're trying to make a human being, right, with animal DNA. How's that working out? To the cellular level, we're consuming animal DNA to make a human being. And I already explained this, that it makes a lot of sense that because the vegetables and the fruits, right, that you get in the supermarket, they're pumped up with all sorts of nonsense just to make it big without seeds and depleted soil. They lack the micronutrients. The microorganisms are not in the soil. Save soil, save soil. It's a movement out there run by Sadhguru, right? We're doing farming in a way that we're just trying to get crap out of the ground so we can make money, not so that we can nourish ourselves, right? So it does make sense, right, that meat has more nutrients than all the crap that you buy in the supermarket. I went to the supermarket the other day and said, is this really organic? And the guy looked at me, look, we don't have anything organic here. That nonsense. They're trying to make money. People need to get a job, right, to make money. But why are we doing this whole... Look, I like to tell people nowadays, right, when you go to the university, what they're trying to make you is another nut, another bolt of the bigger machine. That's all. We're not thinking about what is the goal of society. The goal of society is the well-being of the human, right? So that's why I change. Look at it. You don't have your health. If you don't have your mental health, your physical health, you're always thinking about, you work 8 hours, 9 hours, you get exhausted between sleeping because you eat a crappy diet, right? And between, I don't know, taking care of yourself, taking care of your kids, you don't have time to do all this research. So that's why I'm posting all these videos. Because I made up my mind, right? It doesn't matter how much money do you have. If you don't have your mental, your physical health. The other day, just some guy jumped out of the 22nd floor of the building, a rich kid. What's the point, guys? What is the point? So these videos are just to put together, right? What am I doing on myself as an experiment at my 53 years old to be super healthy, right? My diet is raw plant-based, mostly fruits, and I don't like anything. I'm not deficient on anything to the point that my doctor is consulting with me now, right? And from that base, right, which is health, then you can expand. All I can tell you is the results are insane. My senses are super enhanced. My vision, my sense of smell, I can hear, right? I'm trying to be wired all the time instead of doing the cordless, right? There's supposed to be radiation. I don't feel that yet. I do have my headset, but I try to do as much as possible being wired, right? And I don't like to spend a lot of time on these videos because I know people just get tired, but that's the point. Without your health, you don't have anything. Mental, physical health, right? And we need to dial up. Now, what I'm saying is that it makes sense to eat meat because the produce that you get in the supermarket, the fruit, the vegetables are crappy, right? But that doesn't mean that the carnivore diet is the way to go. Please understand this. You're trying to make animal DNA into a human being. How is that working out? Think about it. And if you think oh boy, I feel great when I eat animal, look at just people like Joe Rogan. Look at people like Jordan Peterson. They're all carnivores. They look like crap. They think they look great, but they should look even better, right? For me, they're aging way too fast. These guys are aging way too. One has no hair, and the other one looks like a raisin. And I love these guys. I love them. But we need to understand that because one thing is better than the other one, that doesn't mean that's the ultimate. Right? We need to understand. You need to grow. If you cannot grow your own fruits and vegetables, you cannot source, right, really truly organic, right? I don't know, your raspberries, your strawberries, your bananas, you're gonna have to find a way to find truly organic stuff, right? Once you're on the side, like I am, right? And you understand, I don't need animal products. And one of the things that I like to make note here is like, if you want to be healthy, right? You need to have your digestive system clean, right? And if you're eating anything that sticks to the walls of your digestive system, which is pizza, pasta, meat, things that take a long time to digest, right? You're just creating issues within your system. Fruits and vegetables, they come in, they come out, especially fruits with lots of water, filtered water, ionized water, electrical water, right? But the fruit needs to be organic. And if the fruit does not have the amino acids that you need, right? People say, well, where you get your protein? People now will think that you need 50 grams of protein. That's nonsense. You don't need that. But you need to consume that much amount of protein, right? You know why? Because most of it goes to waste. So let's say you consume 50 grams of protein per meal, is because very little gets absorbed by the body. The rest is being waste. And waste is just, guys, I'm not a doctor here. I'm not, right? But I'm going to tell you, the more waste you generate, you go into the bathroom to do number 2, right? To get rid of the things that your body doesn't need. Meaning there's a lot of things that you're taking into your body that you don't need. Why are you taking things that you don't need? That's a very inefficient machine. So that's what I'm trying to say. So if you want to be healthy, physically, mentally, all this affects you mentally. You need to consume things that go in and go out right away. In fact, what you need to eat, or what you need to consume, and things that go into your body, and there's no waste. No waste, right? Abs are not made in the kitchen. Abs are being made far away from the kitchen, right? And your health is far away from the bathroom. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying don't generate waste that you have to go to the bathroom all the time. That's what I'm trying. If anything is sticky, right? Oils, cooked oils, saturated fats, all animal products, all animal DNA. I like to put it like this: animal DNA. You try to make animal DNA into a human being, and that's something I cannot comprehend right now. We're trying to eat all kinds of animal DNA to make a human being. That's just not working. I understand, once again, that it might be better than empty calories or out of nutrients, fruit and vegetables, right? And you eat meat because you have a little more nutrients, but that's not the ultimate diet, right? And we're eating too much crap. Fasting, source your food supply from an organic, truly organic, right, place, or grow your own, or like I do, I found a company, right, and I always put a link below. You know, you can ask me, right, where I can get my superfoods, right, already pre-digested, just water, good to go. It's a good source. There's many companies out there. You got to be careful because the supplement industry is another scam. The supplement, the vitamins, you don't need vitamins, bro, guys, please. I saw the other day this guy, Ian Carroll. He's great at this. He was doing an investigation that all the vitamin companies are owned by the pharmaceutical industry. And they have all kinds of crabs that you don't need. The vitamin industry is another scam. It's another scam. You don't need none of that nonsense. You don't need. They're trying to make money. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't care about taking care of what you need. They're trying to make money. That's all. Everybody's trying to make money. On the other side, you have what's called socialism. That is not socialism. They name it communism. Oh, I'm communist. Think about communism, socialism. Everybody cool. Everybody, I help you. That's not what they want, right? What they want is like me telling you what to do, right? And all those experiments throughout the entire history that we know have never worked, right? Where one guy tells everybody what to do, and if you don't do what they do, they kill you. That's socialism, communism, and that's what's trying to happen right now, where a bunch of people are trying to tell you how to live your life because they want to have more power, more money. So I'm gonna keep making these videos because there's people listening. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Right? I don't call. All I'm saying here is this: I'm 53. Look at me. If you look better than me, tell me what you're doing. If you feel better, if you're healthier than me, tell me what you're doing. All the experts out there, right? Like Andrew Huberman and all these people that I listen to, Most of them are younger than me. They don't look better than me. I don't think they can do the things that I can do, right? But I'm listening, I'm paying attention. But if you're somebody who is in your 30s and your 40s, you have problems with this, with that, come on guys, wake up. My goal, right, eventually is this: I had kids, I got twins, I have a boy and a girl, they're 15 years old. I need to leave this place a better place for them, right? And we are creating a next generation of a lower quality. The next generations coming up are of a lower quality of human beings. Think about that. That's not what we want to do, right? So chronic health, meaning health from within. Ask your body. Everything is written in this body. Stop reading books. I mean, I'm not saying don't read books. Just don't get influenced by the book. A book is just an opinion of the writer. Whether it's a scientific book and a research book, who's paying for the research? Right? Be very skeptic and understand that everything that you need to know is here. We just need to pay attention to this and listen to this. Listen to your body. Your body will tell you how much water, how much sleep, what to eat, what not to eat. Today I eat, today I don't eat, right? And when your mind is clear, right? And I like to say this: the pursuit of happiness is so stupid. Stop it. The pursuit of happiness means I need that to be happy. I need this to be happy. And when you get there, when you get your Mercedes, and then you need a Ferrari, then you need a Bugatti, then you need a yacht, then you need a plane, right? And then you need a helicopter, and then you need to go to the moon, then you want to go to Mars. That never stops. You need to be happy first, so then you can pursue anything. There's not such a thing as a pursuit of happiness. If you're not happy, you're not going to pursue anything. You're just going to ruin yourself, right? All right, with that, I'm going to let you go. I already went for 22 minutes, guys, and I'm going to keep making these videos because there's people listening out there. We need to fix this. We need to fix it up. Get outdoors as much as possible. I try to train outside. Today I couldn't because it was raining, but now finally I came out, right? And I do 30 minutes here, 20 minutes here, exercises. And even if you don't, but I don't like to exercise, change your mind, guys. Life is not happening to you the way you want. That's your problem. That's my problem. My problem is life is not happening the way I want it. Your life is not happening the way you want it. It's because the idea that you have in your head, that is not even your idea, how things are supposed to be happening. So change your idea. It's that simple. Change your idea and make it happen. I love to work out. This is human natural behavior, right? You need to be rested so you can go out there and hunt. Nobody hunts. You go to the supermarket, you buy frozen stuff, that crap, and then you think that that's great for you. Hunting or gathering, right? And you need to be in shape to hunt. So there's three things. And for that, guys, the basic is breathing. You can go a couple of days without food. You can go maybe 1 day without water. But you cannot go without breathing correctly a couple of minutes. So it's breath work, right? Functional exercises, right? Nourishment, we call it nutrition, right? And restfulness. Those are the essentials. There's 4 things that we need, right? To have this machine, this mechanism, this supercomputer working properly, and understand that from there we can just move on and do anything. All right, guys, with that, I'm going to let you go. Johnny, chronic health, making of a high performance individual, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.